Welcome in the second section. In this section, we'll be creating a business model for the application. So we'll be using JSONP and JSONB libraries. Firstly, we'll be creating JSONP model API. We will learn how to populate Java objects from JSON file. So we will get .json file supplied, and then we write a code that will be able to read data from that specific file. Next, we'll be generating JSON from that Java objects again. So having the Java object, we'll be able to save it as the JSON file for the exchange. At the end, we'll be looking at the more advanced concepts. So we'll be looking at the Java Streaming API. And this is the first video of this second section. In this video, we'll be looking at the JSONP model API. So we'll be creating person Java domain object. We will be adding JSON Java EE dependency, and also we will try to create a person builder that will be able to read JSON to Java objects. So let's say that we have the following class. We have a public class person. Person has a first name that is a string, last name that is a string, birthday that is of the date type, so this will be more complex type that we will need to handle, and at the end we will also have the list. So this is a type of collection, and also we will need to handle that type of field somehow. It will be a bit different than with the simple string file. To be able to use Java EE JSON libraries, we need to add the proper dependency. So let's go to the dependency. We can see that we are adding Glassfish JavaX JSON dependency. It will allow us to create logic for parsing JSON to Java and back again. Right now, let's say we want to read from JSON file, so we will get a JSON with a lot of persons, and we want to read those persons into Java object. So we are creating person builder. We are specifying date format, so that date format needs to be used when save data to JSON and read back again. Then we have a constructor that is just taking JSON string, and the most important method is the build method. In the build method, firstly, we are creating string reader that is able to read from JSON. Then we are creating a JSON reader by using JSON create reader method. That method is from the JAX JSON package. Once we have reader ready, we can read object using read object method. It will give us a generic JSON object. But we want to have a person here, not JSON object, because we want to handle that in code explicitly. So we are creating new person, and we are starting from reading JSON object. So we are getting first name from our JSON and assigning to the first name of person. Then we are reading last name field, assigning to that last name person. Next, more complex type. So we need to take a birth date and we need to parse it. After we will parse that string, we will be able to assign it to the field of date type. Next field was a bit more complex. So we have the emails array. So we need to use this time getJSON array method. It is returning JSON array object and we need to iterate over it somehow. So we are getting values as JSON string. We are creating a stream out of it. It will give us the Java 8 Stream Fluent API. We can map every element to string and collect it. And we will have the list of emails. At the end, we are just setting person emails equal to emails here. And at the end, we are just returning the person object.